welcome back for another Java usage tutorial. And today we are going to be adding all the whole numbers from 1 to 199, and the answer will be a perfect square to test if you got the answer correct, and using a do-while loop. Alrighty, so let's get started, shall we? So the first thing we want to do is we want an integer to hold the sum. Now, they did say whole numbers, so we get to use integers. If they didn't, we would have an infinite loop. Well, if you think about it, unless they specified like how many decimal places or something. Anyways, so for this we are going to have to, right, they did specify a do-while loop. And the difference between a do-while and a while loop is that a do-while loop runs the code whether the condition is true or false. And what that means is that it'll at least run it once. But I'm pretty sure I've already covered that, so I'm not going to go too far in depth. And so the sum equals 0 while the sum does not. Oh, we're going to need an iterator. So go ahead and create an int called I and also set that to 0. And while we want to continue while I does not equal 2000. Alright. And I will plus equals 2 and sum will equal 1 plus I yeah, that seems right, unless it's but it'll start at 0, so we need to write. Okay, so what's going to happen here is that sum is going to equal 0 and I will equal 0, and I is basically our counter and it will keep track. So really I would use a for loop for this because it is accountable and you can count it, but they have specified a do-while loop, so that's what we're going to use. And why did I put brackets around that? Who knows? Anyways, so sum equals 1 plus I. And so because it starts at 0, on the first loop, it's going to go ahead and say 1 plus I, so 1 plus 0, and sum will, we should do plus equals. And so it will equal 1, and then I will increase by 2. And then when it loops again, I will equal 2, so this will equal 3, and sum plus 3 will equal 4. And go on, yeah, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and print it out. And so the sum between 1 to 199, and actually I feel like it should be less than, actually that could have been bad. Now what the difference is that it does not equal, so even if it's 2001, which it would have been, it would still continue because it doesn't equal 2000. But so that's why we got to specify less than, so that it will still go, oh, you're greater than 2000, so you're no longer allowed to run. and go ahead, it is, and go ahead and type pass in sum. Alrighty. Now, why we have these outside of the loop is because if we had set them inside the loop, is that every time it would loop through, it would actually reset sum and I. And just in case I haven't explained that before, I just wanted to be clear. And it says the sum is 100, no, it says it's 1 million. Seems right to me. Honestly, I don't know how to test it, so I'm just going to believe my answer is right. And I hope you like this tutorial. If I am in fact wrong, go ahead and tell me, and I will make an update for this tutorial. But other than that, hope to see you in the next vid.